Crocodiles are creatures unlike any other. Leading a predominantly aquatic lifestyle, they cannot breathe underwater, and they prefer to hunt terrestrial animals. In the wild, crocodiles are extremely dangerous. In sparsely populated areas of Australia, for example, you will often see signs warning you of these reptiles in your neighborhood. This precaution is quite appropriate. Crocodiles usually do not object to eat a stray tourist. Crocodiles are often confused with alligators. However, they are different animals, albeit similar. Crocodiles are direct descendants of extinct dinosaurs. The closest relatives of crocodiles are, oddly enough, birds. Crocodiles are very cunning and patient. Having spotted a place where herbivores come to drink water, crocodiles water the shore in that place, carrying it in their mouths to make the ground slippery. If an animal that comes to the water to drink slips, it will inevitably fall prey to the crocodile. This may be where the expression crocodile tears comes from. When fish go to spawn, crocodiles in the rivers lie down against the current and open their mouths. They don't even have to do anything, they just close their mouth and swallow the fish, which jumps into it on its own. Crocodiles, unlike alligators, can live not only in fresh water, but also in salt water. The ribs that protect the crocodile's belly are not connected to the spine. If something drops on the crocodile's tongue, for instance a drop of water, or a drop of sweat from the head of a brave trainer who pokes his head into the mouth of a predator, the crocodile immediately clenches his jaws, because he triggers a reflex. Fed up and stuffed, crocodile doesn't attack its potential victim even when success is almost guaranteed. It is simply lazy. Crocodile teeth wear down and are replaced with new ones about once every 2 years. Aquatic crocodiles, however, lay their eggs on land. Water colder than plus 20 degrees Celsius is deadly for most crocodiles. Crocodiles have developed a peculiar symbiosis with birds. He opens his mouth and small birds peck out pieces of meat stuck between his teeth. These birds are never touched by the crocodile. The seeming clumsiness of crocodiles on land is very deceptive. At short distances they can develop very high speed, the more surprising for creatures with such short legs. For the foreseeable past, completely terrestrial crocodiles were still found in South America, but now they are no more extinct. Crocodiles reach maturity at the age of 5 to 10 years, depending on the species. Larger species grow more slowly. Crocodiles can live for 100 years, sometimes even more. Crocodiles can't chew, their jaws aren't equipped for it, so they rip their prey apart and swallow in pieces. Among many crocodile species, cannibalism is common. Yes, these predators don't mind biting into each other on occasion. The Nile crocodile, which, as the name implies, lives in the Nile River, poses no small threat to the inhabitants of the countryside around this great river. If necessary, the crocodile, which has accumulated sufficient fat reserves, may not eat at all for a whole year or even more. Some crocodiles hibernate during droughts and hide at the bottom of shallow bodies of water. In one sitting, a crocodile easily eats a meal equal to 1/5 of its own body weight. Small crocodiles hatch from the same clutch of eggs at the same time. An interesting fact is that if the eggs were stored at 31 to 33 degrees Celsius, males will hatch from them. If the temperature was lower or higher, then the females will hatch. In the Kingdom of Thailand, there are special farms where crocodiles are raised. Crocodiles are some of the oldest creatures on Earth. Their modern species appeared about 83 million years ago, and their ancestors 250 million years ago. The largest crocodiles can reach a length of 7 meters and weigh under a ton. Can meet such a monster in the north of Australia, in India and Fiji. Crocodiles swim at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour, give or take. If they want to, of course. Different muscles in crocodiles are responsible for opening and closing their jaws. The muscles that close the jaws are very strong, and those that unclench them on the contrary, so an adult person can prevent the crocodile from opening the mouth by holding it firmly with his hands. Crocodiles sometimes swallow rocks. They help them to grind food in their stomachs and play the role of ballast at the same time.